I've got a couple things from that. First, boy, I'm having problems counting. We did start in November, so when I'm saying 4 or 5 months, it has been 8 months. Wow, maybe that's showing how wonderful it's been. It hasn't seemed that long at all. I would like all the committee members to stand up, please. I think they need to get a round of applause from everybody, including our 2 board members who are on it. If everybody who's on the committee can please stand up. What a union of our community, district administration, teachers, and school board. One of the core beliefs I've got in education is that parents, teachers, community leaders, administrators, we're all partners with a shared mission. And we need to remind ourselves of that, and what a great opportunity this process has been to focus on the fact that we are partners. BLDD and Unicom Mark have been involved in this process multiple times, and Sam, I'm going to ask this again. The positive comments you said about this committee and how during the brainstorming sessions, can you just state anything about that very quickly?
There was a great chemistry with this committee. It was a get it done and not bashful about sharing an idea. A lot of times when you say let's brainstorm solutions, what happens is there's so little trust that there's no free dialogue and exchange of ideas. And all you hear is critics. And so we have to work very hard to try and get the creative juices flowing. But really, about the second we said, so who's got an idea? Ideas started to flow. I don't think I've ever been in a committee process where on the first night when we're talking about brainstorming solutions, what would a reasonable person think about for the future? I don't think we've ever come up with 21 ideas so quick and just with such great discussion. We also had a lot of different opinions. You know, we didn't have group by any stretch of the imagination. We had lots of good art, good discussion, dialogue, challenging positions. So it just seemed like a rich process and just a great chemistry that allowed us to develop, allowed the committee to come up with really good ideas on which to make my work.
There's always that little level of frustration you want to have in brainstorming and process where people start to get a little bit frustrated with each other and are challenging a little bit, but you don't want it to go too far. And that's exactly where this group was. There were a couple nights, I think, each of us at one point in time left a little bit going, but on the way home we thought about things and we went, you know, those are some good points. It was such a wonderful group to work with. It could have modeled the way everybody needs to work together as a team. Now, Mike was being incredibly modest. Private funding, Mike cannot thank you enough and the Real Estate Association enough for the funding for the political phone polling. There should be no modesty there, that you were so important to this process by getting that for us. I can't thank you enough. New versus remodeled, some things I want to clarify to the board and to the community members who were there. Rod Wright stressed, and he said at one point in time, nowadays new remodeled semantics. They look the same, and we've seen tons of pictures of, you've brought pictures of Decatur schools. I have gotten pictures from Columbia. They have an old elementary building that was remodeled, looks brand new. That the final product we're going to feel very, very confident in. Phasing, I've been asked by multiple people to explain this. I want to reiterate, this talks about another procedure before we talk about what's happening in Phase 2. We have not made a determination of what we will do next. I don't want people to start fighting Phase 1 because they're worried about Phase 2 or Phase 3. We need to go someplace. Doing nothing is not an option. Today, I had another strength this is going to bring. I had a discussion with Mikkel about our special education needs and our staffing needs this morning. And we were talking about how we have students at one building, the numbers getting up to where we might have to hire somebody. Students at another building getting up to where we have to hire might have to hire somebody. When if we had all those combined, once again, we're going to help maximize our student services. We're going to be able to provide the services we need to our kids for less cost on the taxpayer, which can then go into improving our buildings, or can go to providing more different types of services to our students. Getting the 6th graders in with the 7th graders has so many benefits for our students. It also has benefits for our cost efficiency that we're going to have for the taxpayers. And one thing that slide didn't have, but I updated it today, when it said on that slide, and I want to get this changed before it gets on our website, it's not about 6th grade, just IESA events. It's also about our fine arts opportunities, to get our students to be involved with band, with chorus, at the 6th grade is going to be of major benefit for our students and for our community, because we're attempting to sell this community to outside people to move here, and that's going to be a great option for our students. What do we do when the kids are in school? The comment I loved from the individuals involved, our consultants, was, do you know, we do construction on hospitals with patients in hospitals. We can do construction in a school with students in school. And that really puts it in perspective. There are a lot of other important entities that have construction projects going on while they're functioning. And we're going to be able to do that. Might take a little more time. It's going to be a logistical issue we have to address, but I don't want that to be an over-concern. The money for other buildings, right now the estimate would be, with the $24 million bonding capacity for 20 years, on our current sales estimates, that would still provide another $400,000 to $500,000 a year for our other buildings. That's going to be a great benefit for us, beyond just the improvements to Turner. That's all I've got. Thank you guys very much.